Good morning and welcome to GMNC. It's the start of another fantastic week here with us at the studio. I am Prathisha Singh, your anchor for today's hour-long show, and we have an awesome lineup in store for you today. Heili and Deon will let us know what's in store for us on the weather and surf front, and then I'm joined in studio today by the lovely Claudia Greenwood. She has some interesting things about clearing up your space inside and out. We are excited to welcome and to speak to the new Miss Ballito 2021 Cikizwa Vilakazi, who was crowned on Friday night at the Relax Inn here in Ballito. Morne and Gary from the Ballito Neighbourhood Watch chat to me about their upcoming 20th anniversary Poiki competition, and we then head over on to chat to Marthie from Kelaya Beachwear. She's recently opened up shop here in the Ballito village. Sports anchor Matt Williams will take over the chair to give us a roundup of all things sport from this weekend. We then bring you a pre-recorded interview with Nicole about Halloween horrors. Juliette Bruyn ends off the show with a music video called A-Team. It's kids' time with Laugh Out Larry straight after GMNC, so round them up and get some me time. We want to thank Performance Coffee, which is an authorized dealer for Dura coffee machines, and Salt Rock Coffee for our morning coffee. We cannot live without you guys. Stay tuned for the weather and surf report with Heili and Deon.
Good morning everyone and welcome to your weather for today, brought to you by Ballito Gas and Bruyn. Dis 'n lekker blou maandag vandag, koel bewolk en net hier en daar 'n stukkie son wat deurkom. Today we have a high of 19 degrees and a low of 13 degrees. The real feel will be 22 degrees and the real feel shade 17 degrees. We have a southerly wind at 15 kilometers per hour and wind gusts at 22 kilometers per hour. Also just 5% chance of showers today. The sunrise will be at 5:15 a.m. and the sunset at 6:07 p.m. Pretoria, cloudy with showers and some heavy showers as well, with a high of 23 degrees and a low of 12 degrees. Joburg, a morning shower in places, otherwise cloudy and cooler with a high of 21 degrees and a low of 11 degrees. En aan Kaapstad het van almal die beste weer vandag, lekker sonskyn with a high of 19 degrees and a low of 14 degrees. Next up will be your surf report brought to you by Tino Ten Skryfhoofdes and Deon Bosman from Victory Surf. Enjoy your day.
Morning Ballito and welcome to Monday morning's beach report. And it's still a little bit wet and windy out there early this morning, but this wind and rain will stop during the course of the day, and it'll get light from the south, and with quite a lot of swell that's come through overnight. We've definitely got some waves on the incoming tide. I would say by lunchtime we should have some waves at all the main beaches, and solid swell out there. It's a solid 4-5 feet, so really good to get in the water as the wind drops during the course of the day. Enjoy your Monday. It's still a bit chilly out there for a spring morning, 15-16 degrees, so definitely wetsuit weather. We'll have a great day and hope you get some waves.
Welcome back. I hope you've prepped for the day regarding the weather. And in studio now we have the lovely Claudia Greenwood. Welcome back, Claudia.
Thanks, Prathisha.
It's always a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you, and it's lovely to be here.
So interesting and widespread topic this morning.
Yes, absolutely. We're talking about decluttering your way to success.
Oh, wow.
And I thought that was a good topic to start the week off. And let's just understand what that's a little bit about. So when we talk about life and success and achieving things, we often say, why is this not happening? You know,
why is it not happening fast enough, right?
Exactly. Or why am I failing? Or what's getting in my way? So let's just use the analogy of a river flowing. So, and imagine you've got this river in front of you and it's your river, and you're standing on a bridge and you're looking over, over the bridge. And the question here is, how is this river of yours flowing? Is the water running, or is it clogged up? Is your river dry? And if we look at a river, if there was a whole lot of muck and sticks and branches and things accumulating, eventually that river is not going to flow very well. And it builds up, and what happens is toxins come in because it's not flowing, and whatever lives in the river eventually dies off, and the banks of the river dies off because there isn't water, feeding whatever needs to grow, the shrubs and the greenery and so on.
And that's when we literally start feeling stuck, right?
That's
those cloggy bits. That's when we feel like we've just hit a wall.
For sure.
And where to go now?
So the question is, what's happening with our river? And this is our river of abundance. Okay, what are we blocking? Now, when we talk of being stuck, there are various things. Often when we think about decluttering, we say, well, we think of items around us. Let's get rid of clutter, things that we can actually see. So yes, that is some of the clutter that we have in our lives, because how does that impact us? Well, if you're looking for something and you can't find it, you're going to end up spending a lot of time looking for it, and that wastes your time, and that causes frustration. And then we say, oh, I haven't got enough time to do this. Your clutter is holding you back, possibly. But then we also have mental clutter and emotional clutter. So mental clutter is all about our thoughts. What are we thinking about that's stopping us? I think a lot of us can relate to things like, what if I fail? What are people going to think of me?
Oh, yes. Those are big ones.
Yes, this is too difficult. But there could be a multitude of things, and everyone has their own thing. And as we're speaking, I'm sure certain things are coming up in your mind, the viewer's mind.
Definitely. I always feel coached by you, Claudia, in these sessions, so I'm loving it.
Great. So let's just take this a little bit further. So we're looking at our beliefs. That's our mental declutter we've got to do. What are those branches and sticks in that muck that's keeping us back? And when we, for example, if we say to ourselves, I can't do this. Well, what's beneath the I can't do this? Ask yourself that question. Remove that bit of clutter and see what comes up next for you. I can't do this. Maybe you're comparing yourself to somebody else, or they're cleverer than me, or they've got more opportunities than me.
Or the one that really gets people is, I'm not worthy.
I'm not worthy, another big one. So, although we are all unique, a lot of us are experiencing similar things. Then we get emotional declutter. Emotional declutter is about, maybe we say to, I'm feeling worried about this, or I'm so scared to go and try that out. What if I fail? And these things are all interlinked. So as you're standing on your bridge and this river is flowing, or maybe it's not, if your river is dry, ask yourself, what do I need to declutter? It could be spiritual declutter. It's, what is my purpose? How do I fit into the bigger scheme of things? What do I need to connect with? What about relationships? What relationship declutter should we be doing? Who's good for me? Who isn't? Somebody's holding me back. Is this relationship good? Is it serving me? Should it change? Should I spend less time with this person and maybe, form a different tribe? A positive tribe that helps you move forward.
Wow, Claudia. Well, that's definitely lots and lots to be considering. But the first step to anything is becoming aware of it, as you always say.
Of course.
So have a look at your river and see what's blocking you and holding you back, and get that river to get in flow, right?
Yes, and if things are coming up for you, be bold and be brave. Put it out there. Maybe write something in the comments and say, this is the declutter I'm getting rid of. Because then there's a kind of an accountability. You're putting it out there and you're moving forward.
Definitely. Thank you for that, Claudia. It was awesome as usual, and I feel very coached, and I'm going to be sorting out my river. Stay tuned. After the break, we'll be chatting to Miss Ballito 2021.
Hi Ballito, I'm Tanya. I'm the lady from So It Seems Benina in Ballito. You can find us in Richard Park, right across from the Hirsch. The new shop, it's 3 times bigger than the old shop. We have lots more fabric, a lot more haberdashery items. If you can't sew, I will teach you how to sew. I have an additional teacher that helps us sew, and we have a fabulous space upstairs. Looking for a Benina machine or a Bonnet? I will sort you out with that one. In this little area, we do everything. We service the sewing machine, we service the overlocker. We fix it up for you. Within a week, you'll have it back. While you go through the pattern books, we have a coffee shop in-house called Buttonless Coffee. You can have a coffee or a snack to eat while you do your pattern searching, fabric searching, or sewing upstairs with us. See you soon!
Welcome back to GMNC, and I hope you're feeling as inspired as I am for the week. And to top off that inspiration, we have a very special guest this morning, the winner of the 2021 Miss Ballito, and her name is Cikizwa Vilakazi. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me here today.
It's such a pleasure. So, how are you feeling after Friday? I'm sure everybody wants to know, how are you feeling?
I want to say I'm like beyond the moon, but I think it's even more than that. I'm in like a completely other galaxy. I'm so happy.
That's so fantastic. That is awesome. And so tell us a bit about you. I know you're studying film directing, so you're basically already part of the furniture here, right? This feels all at home for you.
Yes, it definitely does.
Nice.
So I am studying, and I've also recently started working a job, and then now I want to move on and actually focus on Miss Ballito, my projects that are coming up. So I do have a 3-phase project. During my journey as a finalist, I did start the first phase of it, where I focused on pre-primary schools and the issues that were prevailing to them. And now I want to move on to the preschool, to the primary schools, as well as the high school phases. So in primary schools, I want to focus more on things like sanitary drives, school shoes drives, and stationary drives. And then the big one for me is in the high schools, where I want to actually host the first university talk and entrepreneurship talks for them as well, in a lot of
Nice.
schools that don't have that opportunity like we did.
Yes, that'll be very inspirational. And I think that's what kids need. So in the primary schools, with regards to the drives that you want to do, that's quite immediate, like coming up.
Yes.
So can we get involved? How can we help you?
Yes, anyone who has any means to help me, whether it be supplying the stationery or supplying pads, or anyone who even has a venue for me to maybe put out a box where people can donate their things and leave them there. I mean, I would appreciate any form of help at this point.
That'll be epic. So tell us a bit now about your Miss Ballito journey. How was it for you, behind the scenes?
So at the beginning, when I entered, it was actually very daunting. I was very scared. I thought to myself, I'm putting myself out there, and I don't know what to give them, what people want to see from me. But then as the journey went on, I started getting more and more comfortable. I started opening up. And like I said previously on the night, I learned so much about myself. I mean, there was even like a transformative point of the journey where we did these wellness sessions with Poppy and Donna, and
Right.
I mean, there my mind opened up so much, and from that point onwards I've viewed life so differently, and I think that's how I've managed to get through the rest of the competition with so much ease.
So it was a journey of growth.
Yes, it
on
definitely
all levels,
was.
you would
yes.
say, right?
Yes, I'm definitely not the same person I was when I entered.
That's amazing. I hope you kept the good traits, though.
Yes, I did.
You definitely kept the beauty,
Thank you.
and that crown suits you.
Thank you so
Royalty,
much.
right? So yes, tell us, where can we get hold of you to take part in your drives and help you out?
So I am available on Instagram, Cikizwa Miss Ballito 2021. I'm also available on Facebook, my full name, Cikizwa Vilakazi. And yeah, my phone number is 081-579-4622 for anyone who wants to send me a message on WhatsApp as well.
Super, so that those banners will probably be up for everybody to get to you.
Yes.
But on a personal note, like behind the whole Miss Ballito, how was your family support? How are your friends?
My family and my friends actually are what kept me going to push, because at points where I would feel like, okay, no, I'm running out of energy now, someone would send me a message, and I don't even think they would know that I would need that message or something. I mean, my friends on campus, everywhere, even when I rocked up at someone's birthday party, they'd be like, there's Miss Ballito, and I'm sitting there like, the pressure, because I'm not even Miss Ballito yet. But then it's all those little things that kept me going. I mean, I even had like a prayer session with one of my sponsors where she called me for a Zoom meeting, and we sat there and we prayed, and she spoke all these words of wisdom into me. And I think I took those things with me on stage on the night. And those are the things that actually pushed me forward. Yeah.
And then you spoke about some of the stresses. What were some of the low points or the stuff that you had to overcome? I mean, it could not have been an easy journey. The other participants were also as equally or, you know, fantastic as you are. So there must have been low points on the journey. How was that for you?
Well, believe it or not, when I came into the journey, I thought I was an introvert. I was really sure I was an introvert. And then when it came to the time for us to go out and find sponsors, I was like, oh no, now I have to go out there and approach people myself and everything. And then as it went on, I actually found out I'm not an introvert at all. I'm actually very extroverted, and I find it much easier to talk to people. So I think one of my lowest points was that point where I had to get comfortable with approaching people and accepting rejection and understanding that it's actually not a personal thing. It's more of, can someone offer what I'm asking them to offer, or can they not? So
to separate yourself from it,
yes.
so not everything is as
yes.
personal
and not
as
take
we
it
think
personally.
it is.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's incredible growth. And what would your message be for anybody your age, or in your age group? What kind of inspiration do you have for them?
So when I was here previously, I said everyone should follow their dreams, no matter what it is, no matter how big or how small it may seem. And now I'm here to say, have fun with anything and everything that you do, because I think no matter what the result is, as long as you've had fun, you'll always have that fulfilling whole feeling in yourself. So yeah.
Well, you've definitely followed your passion, and it shows. And like you said, you've changed from an introvert to, a go-getter. And that's amazing. It really is. And that itself, I think, is as inspirational as it gets. So well done and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for joining us. It was a pleasure having you here.
Thank you for having me.
Stay tuned, because next up we'll be chatting to Morne and Gary from the Ballito Neighbourhood Watch.
Freshly ground, not capsuled. Coffee pleasure from Europe.
I'm Morne.
I'm Mandy.
I'm Devon.
And we are
Ballito TV.
We are a streaming channel showcasing content-rich programming that appeals to a wide audience.
Ballito TV officially launched on the 1st of February 2021 and has already attracted over 500,000 viewers worldwide.
Viewers are able to select their preferred device and way in which to watch Ballito TV, either live on our Facebook page, our website, YouTube channel, or by downloading our app free from the Play Store.
Best of all, if you've missed one of our shows, catch up at your own convenience by visiting our catch-up platform on our website and our app.
Ballito TV offers a variety of advertising from as little as 1,000 Rand. So the misconception that advertising through this medium is out of reach for most businesses is totally incorrect.
Get in touch today by emailing hello@ballito.tv or send your name and details to our WhatsApp line on 066 232 1385 and we will give you a call.
Welcome back to GMNC, and I hope you're enjoying the show with us this morning. So we welcome the heroes behind the scenes that protects and keeps Ballito safe. We have Gary and we have Morne from the Neighbourhood Watch with us in studio this morning. Welcome to the show, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Prathisha.
Thanks for having us back.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to have you back. So let's chat a bit about what do you guys do behind the scenes? How do you keep Ballito safe and happy?
Okay, so Ballito Neighbourhood Watch has been running 20 years. This is our 20th anniversary. And over the years, Ballito Neighbourhood Watch has always sort of run under the radar, operated under the radar.
Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, as it were, yeah. With our volunteers. And at the moment, we've got a nice set of volunteers that are patrolling every single day of the week, 7 days a week, 365 days of the year. We've got 3 shifts, and they operate at night time, driving around, making sure, being the eyes and ears of Ballito, making sure that there's no one running around that shouldn't be. And over and above that, we've got various other initiatives. We've embarked on a project called, or the Road Numbering Project, whereby every single house in Ballito, we've painted nice, clear white numbers on the road, so that for emergency services, just speeds up the response.
Easy identification,
Easy
right?
identification, because some people have very dark numbers on their houses, other people have nice, big, bright numbers. To make it uniform, we've painted all the street numbers. So
that's awesome.
Over and above that, our parks, we've helped cleaned up the parks with the municipality. We've put up big signboards in the park saying what people can and can't do. We've got ANPR cameras, which we've put up in and around Ballito area, automatic number plate recognition cameras. So any vehicle which is wanted countrywide, which comes through, which is listed, automatically triggers the cameras.
Wow.
And the security companies then respond to that. So
that's impressive, hey? And you guys you work with the security companies and you work with the municipality. I think keeping that jointed kind of thing makes all your initiatives go so smoothly.
Correct.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have everyone's buy-in.
Yeah, really the eyes and ears for the security providers and SAPs, of course, you know.
Well, that's incredible to have that relationship with everybody, and we've seen how that worked for us in July when things went awry.
Exactly.
But we're talking about good news things today and celebrating your 20th anniversary and getting people together for good reason. So let's chat about that awesome Potjie competition you guys have.
Yeah, so on the Saturday, the 6th of November, we've got permission to take over Townsend Park in Ballito, and from the municipality, and we are encouraging all the public to come and enjoy the day for us. We want to have a big family fun day. Everybody came together in July so nicely through a negative incident. Now we want everybody to come together again, but for a positive.
For good reason.
And just have a good old family fun day.
So how it works is you're looking for people to cook about 40 different potjies. We're looking for local businesses, right?
Businesses,
Correct.
yes.
To help us out, and you're going to cook your own potjie. And then people will pay an entrance fee of
50 Rand.
50 Rand per person,
For
and you
adults.
get to
That's
and
for,
kids.
Kids under 12 for free.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So,
And your entrance fee allows you to taste off 3 different pots, right?
Correct.
From any 3 pots. So the idea behind it is we have all the local businesses in Ballito. All our security companies, well, most of them have all come together, and they all having a stand. We've got an emphasis on security for the day, but a lot of our estate agents and businesses in Ballito are also going to be there, and then encourages the public to walk around, introduce themselves to the different
So it's
companies.
also kind of
and
networking.
Networking.
It's good networking.
Absolutely.
And you can taste from any
Yeah.
3 pots. We're going to have Brett from Mozambique restaurant that's doing us 2 big pots, one of rice and one of pap. And as you come in for your entrance fee, you get a little goodie bag. It's going to have a bowl, a spoon, and you can go through, get some rice, and then go around and taste from any one of the hopefully 40 potjies that we're going to have.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think it's also a good opportunity for business to be able to on the day have their branding out there and to be out there, market their business while
So you can set up a
while they're doing
gazebo
their
kind of
pots.
thing? Are we looking for
Absolutely,
that sort of
100%.
thing? Yeah.
Your own, you put up all your own branding, and I think it's so we still got a couple of spots available for business. So if anybody's looking for the opportunity to get their name out there and to participate in such a good fun day,
And is there an additional cost that we incur if you want to put up your...
Your for business to enter, it's R1,000 per for the stall,
Okay.
and then you've got to, of course, ensure that you get your own ingredients and your pots and everything ready, and just be part of the fun.
Nice.
And I think also part of this that we need to mention is, as Gary mentioned, it's a fun day, so there will be jumping castles and lots of other inflatable toys and stuff for kids to enjoy. So yeah, it's going to be just a nice, relaxed family day
And of
out.
course, it also contributes to the fundraising for the initiatives that you guys do in keeping us safe and protecting the community and things that you guys do. So it's also a fundraiser, and you get to contribute to these awesome guys and their lovely initiatives that keep us going.
Yeah, absolutely.
And also for kids under 12, you know, not all kids eat potjies.
Yes.
So we've catered for them as well. There's going to be popcorn, there's going to be hot dogs on sale. And
So there is kid food available.
Kids food is available, yeah.
Kiddies menu, yeah.
Nice.
It's really the emphasis on security and then family fun. Those are the two big things we're driving for the day. Yeah.
And it's a Saturday, right?
It's Saturday.
6th of November.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah, it's at 10 o'clock,
10
a.m. for the public to get involved, and of course all COVID regulations will be adhered to, and we're also encouraging people to make sure that they maintain their social distance, etc. Fortunately, the park is definitely big enough to be able to do that. Yes.
Yes.
And we're going to have hopefully some celebrity judges. We've secured a few already.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you want to drop some names while you're here?
No, not yet. We're keeping it as a surprise.
Well, we are going to have some celebrities there too, right? So
Yes.
look out for that.
Absolutely.
And what is the quickest, easiest way to get hold of you guys to be
Via
a part
website.
of this?
Website www.ballito.org.za, or they can go onto our Facebook page, or they can also contact me, chairman at ballito.org.za. So there's numerous ways that they can contact us.
Well, that's awesome. Super initiative, guys. And
Looking
thank you
forward
for
to
sharing it
We
with
hope
us.
to have a big turnout.
Yeah, I'm
Thanks
sure you
very
will.
much.
Thank you for sharing with us.
Thank you.
So stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you're going to enjoy the potjie. Whether you're tasting or cooking, it's going to be great. Up, we're going to be hearing from Marthie from the Kelaya beachwear store that just opened up right downstairs.
Hi, I'm Corrine Cornelissen, presenter of A New You Season 2. It is with great excitement that we'd like to announce the winner of A New You Season 2, Lianka Dukran. Congratulations. We cannot wait to take you on this life-changing journey. To all the other special ladies that had the courage to enter, remember that you're all beautiful and a blessing. Always know that. We are also so grateful to the following unbelievable partners who are taking part in this uplifting and inspirational Season 2 of A New You. We have Skin Renewal, who will cover all Lianka's skincare needs. Dentique for all Lianka's dental requirements. Debbie Jean, who will be microblading some amazing eyebrows. Vernon White Jewelers for a spoil. Tallulah for a fabulous new hair look. Talk Optical for eye care. Dr. Kim Bishop for overall women's health. Satin Candy, who will be spoiling with some gorgeous underwear. Gilly Apparel from Sage, who will be covering Lianka's wardrobe. Lifestyle Health Shop, because it's important to look after your body from the inside as well. Rain Farm Private Game Lodge and Spa is also spoiling Lianka with a weekend away. Claudia Greenwood, who is a transformational life coach, who will be giving Lianka vital tools to help her heal and cope from the inside. So as you can see, our beautiful winner, Lianka, is in for some months of unbelievable spoils. Make sure to follow in her journey and watch her beautiful transformation. Always remember, the secret of change is to focus all of your energy, not on fighting the old, but on building the new.
Welcome back to GMNC. I hope you're having a lovely morning this morning. In studio, we have a heartwarming and a dreams come true story with Marthie from Kelaya Beachwear. Welcome, Marthie. It's such a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
So, Marthie, tell us about how you've made this dream come into a reality.
Well, this is a long life dream come true. I started with clothing when I was very, very young, playing with my grandma's material, snips on the ground, and making something, doll clothes from it, and never came to the point that I can create my own stuff and sell it in a shop.
Yes.
So I was 8 years old when I made my first pants.
Wow.
From my brothers, snipped all open and cut it, and so yeah.
And made it better for him or for you?
Yeah. Well, I got a very big hiding from it because I used my grandmother's best material to do that.
Oh gosh.
But I remember that so clearly. But yeah, it was a long life dream came true. So this Kelaya boutique beachwear just fall into my lap recently.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was always doing other work and doing other stuff, and always ended up in an office and sitting there and doing office work. And so the clothing was all the way along, and the artwork and everything. I'm also an artist.
Yes.
So I'm painting and
for a creative somebody sitting in an office job, it's probably like torture.
It was so frustrating to sit in an office job. So I was sitting in an office job and thinking, what can I do tonight with doing this and this and this? So yeah, I was always thinking of what I can do. And I always said that you can't, there's no time when you start creating something.
Yes.
There's no time there.
You get consumed.
Yeah, you forget to eat, you forget your husband, you forget your children, you forget everybody. So yeah, there's no time there. So I'm just always thinking of what can I do next to make something new, and like furniture painting. I also do furniture painting.
Oh yes.
So and like furniture painting, I like if something looks old and not, there's no life in it.
Tired.
So, yes, tired, and I'm always lifting it up and do something nice with it. And the boutique just fall into my lap 2 weeks back.
Wow.
So I was like in an office job and sitting there. And my neighbors, they asked me to put my clothes on the pavement when they were buying one Saturday. So I did that. And the guy from the jewelry shop downstairs, he was packing up and he asked me, why don't you use this little shop for your clothing rail?
Wow.
And I was like, no way, I can't do that. But why not? What's
stopping you?
Yes, why aren't you doing it? So eventually I got the shop and I started putting up stuff there, and I started doing the wall and everything, and it was like everything is just coming together.
You can see the creativity and the art if you just even walk past.
Yeah, so it just came naturally, everything came naturally from that side. And long ago, I was praying to the Lord and I was asked, what must I do to keep myself going? And he said, do what you're good in.
I think once you live your passion, you get the best work out of you.
Yeah, so some of the clothes in the shop are my designs.
Yes.
Not all of them, but my focus is going to be on beachwear.
Okay.
So there are clothing there that's not really, that's for evening wear. You can wear it for evening. But I don't want to focus on making clothes for somebody. I want to make something, design it and make it, and then put it on the rail. You came in, you see it, you like it, you take it, you leave.
Nice.
There's no
But your clothing is quite unique. You just make one or two pieces of the same kind of design. Hey.
I don't want to everybody walk around with the same thing.
Yes.
So my focus is to do one thing or two things, maybe different styles or different colors or whatever, but not everything must be the same.
So you get a bit of uniqueness, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And like, what are your favorite products that you can talk about?
Like the latest thing is furniture painting. So yeah, I'm doing the furniture painting. That's awesome to do that. It's just to see how that thing came to life. And it's even with material. If you take something, even if a woman walk past with some nice thing on, I can spot it with the eye, and I can just go and quickly draw something or cut it out with on a piece of material and then go and make it. I don't need a pattern to start doing something. It's all there. It's just in the mind. I can just do it.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, I'm so happy to have that. Yeah, because
that is awesome.
And I never went to a school or something to teach me stuff like that. It was just naturally there.
On the go.
Yeah, on the go. So I'm happy to have that.
Well, I'm so happy for you that you're managing to live out this dream. It's awesome. It really
it's amazing
is. And tell us where we can find you. You're downstairs, so this is the Bell Vista Centre.
I'm at that little tiny shop downstairs. But well, I've got Instagram, but it's personal, and my Facebook is personal. But I'm still in the process to make something for the business.
But, I mean, take a drive here. She's in the Ballito village. Bell Vista Centre, she's at the bottom, just beneath us, and the shop's really cool.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome. Stay tuned, guys. Matt Williams has all the sport updates for you in store coming up.
Dear Mom, you're my best friend, okay? You're the funniest person I met in the whole world, but you're so bad at hide and seek. You do make the best brownies though. I love it when we go riding together. When I'm older, I want to be pretty like you. Happy birthday, Mom.
At Dom's B&B is a proud sponsor of the Vinci International Film Academy Awards. Situated in Ballito on the stunning Dolphin Coast, At Dom's B&B is an exquisite luxury 6-bedroom guest house that can accommodate 14 to 16 people. At Dom's B&B we are practically on the foot of the ocean. With us being so close to the sea, we have sounds of waves echoing in the ears of our guests.
The winners of the Best Director Award will each win a one-night stay for two at Dom's B&B to the value of 1,750 Rand.
This sports segment is proudly brought to you by Hunt Properties. This sports segment is proudly brought to you by Morning sports fans. Let's kick it off with some football news. And Newcastle's new dawn under the ownership of the Saudi Sovereign Wealth Fund got off to a disappointing start as Tottenham silenced St James's Park with a 3-2 win on Sunday. The defeat leaves Newcastle still in the relegation zone without a Premier League win this season. And selected results from the weekend, Liverpool far too strong away, defeating Watford 5-0. Champions Man City getting the better of Burnley 2-0. An absolute humdinger, Leicester City defeated Man United 4-2. Chelsea Chelsea moving to the top of the Premier League with a 1-0 win away at Brentford, and West Ham also getting a 1-0 win at Everton. Moving to some local news, football news that is, now with the DStv Premiership, and a quick fire brace from Gampani Lungu inspired SuperSport United to a 2-0 win over Baraka FC, played at the Lucas Moripe Stadium. Victory moved them to within 1 point of leaders Mamelodi Sundowns, who were in CAF Champions League action on Sunday. In the final game of the day, Kaizer Chiefs thumped Chippa United 4-0 at the FNB Stadium on the day of the club owner's 77th birthday. That's, of course, Kaizer Moteong. Moving to some rugby news now, the Cardiff Blues had their better execution in the first half, and the South Sea Sharks' tendency to conspire against themselves to thank for a hard-fought 23-17 win in a scrappy Vodacom Rugby Championship, United Rugby Championship match at Arms Park in Cardiff on Saturday night. The Sharks were the second-best team in the first half by some distance, as they failed to put away clinical touches on their own game, while Cardiff punished them for 2 defensive errors that led to 14 of the home team's 17 points. The Sharks dominated on the field for most of the second half, particularly in the third quarter, but could not get the points they needed to make it count. Moving to selected results, the South African results in the URC, the Dragons going down to the Stormers. Good victory there for the Stormers, 24-10. Ulster too strong for the Lions, 26-10. And the Edinburgh defeating the Bulls, 17-10. Moving to some cricket news now, Chris Greaves starred with the bat and the ball as Scotland shocked Bangladesh with a 6-run win in Sunday's opening day of the T20 World Cup in Al Amarat. Greaves' 28 ball 45 guided Scotland to 140 for 9, and then he took 2 key wickets with his leg spin to keep Bangladesh down to 134 for 7 in the second match of day 1 in Muscat. In the earlier game, Oman beats Papua New Guinea by 10 wickets. In action today, starting at 12, it's Ireland against Netherlands, and then at 4 p.m. it's Sri Lanka against Namibia. Moving to some golf news now, and Matt Fitzpatrick produced a brilliant nerveless final round 69 to conquer the Rail Club Valderrama to win his 7th European Tour title at the 2021 Andalusia Masters on Sunday. The Englishman entered the final round 3 shots off the lead, but many around him succumbed to the test of the 1997 Ryder Cup venue. Fitzpatrick made 15 straight pars to keep him in contention. Birdies on the 16th and 17th then puts him in total control as he finished 6 under, 3 shots clear of Australian Min Woo Lee and Swede Sebastian Soderberg. And finally, Friday was the Hunt 5K Friday with a twist, as members of the Hunt team, the Roberts Group, and a few Dolphin Coast riders ran in purple Speedos as part of the National Hollard Daredevil Run. There was a brilliant turnout, and let's have a look at the results. In the men's side of things, it was Simpiwe Dube doing the business again with a 19.09 in first place. In second, William Spall on 20.25, Steve Hawksworth 20.37, and John Catt 21 flat. And in fifth place was Ross Morim in 21.30. In the ladies' side of things, Pippa McGregor winning there with 20.56. Pauline Painting, 23.46 in second. Third place was Karen Furby on 23.55. Fourth was Judith Martin, 24.46. And in fifth place there, Wendy Dunro at 20.52. At Williamsville, good morning, North Coast Sport. You have yourself an awesome sporting week, and we'll catch you back here on Friday. Coming up, we're going to have a look at what's happening from Nicole and the Halloween function coming up later this month. Have a great one. Was Nicole?
thank you for tuning in, and thank you to all our viewers. We're so grateful for every single one of you. With me is Nicole. Nicole, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm well, thanks, and you?
Good, thank you so much for being here. Halloween horrors. Yes. A lot of us know what it is, and a lot of us have no idea what it is. Do you mind touching base and giving us a bit of history of Halloween horrors?
So Halloween Horrors started in 2018. Seema from Sable's Creatures had this idea. She absolutely loves Halloween.
Yeah.
So it was a small event at first, held at Sugar Rush. They had just like a maze of horrors. And then in 2019, Brett Michelin, the owner of Mozambique Restaurants, came on board. With him and Seema, they love scaring people. So yeah, the event just grew bigger and bigger. And last year, Mama G's at Umhlali Country Club also came on board, and now we hold it in their hall. So yeah, every year it just grows bigger and bigger, and this year Seema is out to make it the best that it's been. So again, this year it will be at Umhlali Country Club at the end of the month on the 29th, 30th and 31st of October.
Okay, and so is it just a maze of horrors, or what does it entail?
So we've got two events. It's the Maze of Horrors, which will run on all the 3 days. So yeah, basically it's just a maze that's just full of surprises around each corner. And then we've got Spooktacular, which is more for the kids.
Okay.
And that will run on Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, what is the Spooktacular? Is it also just type of maze?
It's fun games for the kids. There's the age restriction on the Maze of Horrors this year.
I was just going to ask you, how does the age limits work for
So
children?
for Maze of Horrors this year, its age restriction is 8. That's why we have the Spooktacular as well, so the younger kids can join in on the fun.
Oh, that is so much
So yeah, so there will be food vendors, jumping castles for the kids, craft gin. We also have a base dress competition.
Oh, really? So we can actually come dressed up?
Yes, you have to come dressed up as your...
Oh, that's one of the prerequisites for the actual event. Okay.
Yeah. So this year we're going to do it a bit differently. Last year we had a bit of hiccups with moms not liking who we chose. So this year we'll do it different. They will have to take their photos and then upload it on our social media, either Instagram or Facebook. And like our page, share it as well. That gets feed to Sable's Creatures. And then we will have people vote.
That's much better.
Yeah.
This is more interactive, and like you say, you're not going to have some upset mommies that have gone out of their way, and you know how moms can get. They get quite touchy when it comes to things like. And what's the price associated with it? How much do the tickets cost? Where do we buy the tickets?
So the tickets are at the door.
Okay.
It's 40 Rand a ticket, and then for the kids games for Spectacular is 10 Rand a ticket.
That is so affordable. I mean, you know, for the kids to go and have some fun. If you've got an extra 50 Rand lying around, 60 Rand, I mean, take your kids out. It's going to be
it's a lot of fun. The kids really enjoy it. So, yeah.
My word, that is awesome. And tell me, so is it only once a year Halloween horrors? Is there any other background info at Halloween horrors?
So this is the biggest event that we have for Sable's Creatures to raise money for them. Yeah. Throughout the year, we do have other fundraising events, but Halloween is definitely the biggest one, and the one that Seema seems like wants to do the most. So yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It's such a good cause as well. I mean, like we've seen with previous fundraisers, Ballito really comes out and they really back the fundraising events, which is absolutely phenomenal. And it's level 1 lockdown.
Yes.
So I know we're going to have to wear masks, so I'm sure there's COVID protocol in place as well. And outdoors numbers now have increased, which is fantastic.
Yeah, no, it's very good news for us. We might change the times now because we did have it until 9 o'clock. But now if we stay on level 1, then we might go longer, which is
a
good.
bit more brave, a bit scarier in the evening. Oh, that is fantastic. Oh, thanks so much, Nicole. We really appreciate having you there. Guys, coming back to them. It's for a good cause. The kids will have lots and lots of fun. I mean, I know we used to enjoy that. At school, we used to do these Hollywood things and build the mazes, and being spooked is fun. But please don't scare your kids. We don't want them having nightmares. Thank you so much for being with us in the studio this morning. We appreciate it. We're going to go to an ad break, and after the ad, we've got Kirsten.
Welcome back to GMNC. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I hope you found it as informative and inspirational as I did. Thank you to all our viewers, sponsors, and guests on the show this morning. It was a fabulous show. Stay tuned, have a fantastic day, but stay tuned. After the show is Laugh Out Larry Before that, we're going to be playing Juliette de Bruyn, A-Team. So watch that music video. It promises to be a great one. Thank you for joining us, and we'll catch up tomorrow at 6 a.m.
White lips, pale face, breathing in the snowflakes, burn lungs, I taste. Lights gone, days end, struggling to pay rent, long nights, strange men. And they say she's in class 18, stuck in her daydream, been this way since 18, but lately her face seems slowly sinking, wasting, crumbling like pastries. And they scream the worst things in life come free to us, 'cause we're just under the upper hand and go mad for a couple grams. And she don't wanna go outside tonight, and in a pipe she flies to the motherland, or sells love to another man. It's too cold outside for angels to fly, angels to fly. Red gloves, raincoat, try to swim and stay afloat, dry house, wet clothes.